Dr. Harsh Mahajanji, Dr. Pratap C. Reddy Garu, Sri Rajesh Bhushan, Srimati S. Aparna, Sri Amitabh Kanji, senior officials, distinguished dignitaries, and my dear sisters and brothers. I am very happy to know that NATHEALTH is organizing its 8th annual summit for 2 days on March 28th and 29th, 2022. Over the years, the annual summit has been successful in bringing together various stakeholders in the Indian healthcare industry and in carrying out the meaningful discussions. My best wishes to the organizers, particularly the members of the Healthcare Federation of India, for their sterling efforts. Friends, the COVID-19 pandemic, which has hit the world 2 years ago, has challenged the healthcare systems everywhere. Even in India, the pandemic reinforced the need to strengthen our healthcare infrastructure. I am happy to note that India as a team fought back admirably and showed the great resilience in the face of adversity. This is reflected in the indigenous development of vaccines and administration of over 180 crore doses, which is a stupendous achievement and a global benchmark. On a parallel footing, the rapid scaling up of diagnostic facilities and the ramping up of healthcare infrastructure bear testimony to our collective resolve to meet this grave, unforeseen challenge. All of this world would not have been possible without the sheer resolve of our healthcare workers, both in the public and private sector. In our country, as well as in various parts of the world, people have worked hard, in fact. Over the course of the pandemic, we here also learned from many others many valuable lessons related to the challenges in our healthcare system, the deficiencies in infrastructure, the limited penetration of digital health, last mile delivery of health services, and the regional disparities in health, among other issues. So all these lessons learned from the pandemic strengthened our commitment towards rebuilding, restructuring, reimagining a resilient healthcare system for a new phase, the post-COVID era. This is the biggest challenge. First, there is a pressing need to increase public expenditure in health. The government has set a target of 2.5% of GDP by 2025 in the National Health Policy. The increase in spending must go hand in hand with the capacity building. That too is very important, such as increasing the doctor to population ratio as per WHO standards. We must also urgently bridge the spatial disparity in healthcare between urban, semi-urban and rural areas. Primary health, which will bring healthcare in the most holistic, comprehensive and cost-effective way to rural India, needs to be the biggest immediate impetus from all stakeholders. The related aspect is that high out-of-pocket expenditure in India. The government has already taken several steps in this direction. These include increasing public health insurance through Ayushman Bharat, establishing Jan Aushadhi Kendras, increasing the number of district hospitals with critical care and several other initiatives. The Prime Minister Sri Narendra Bhai Modi recently has announced that there will be steps to set up a hospital in every district. It's a welcome statement, it should be implemented. At the earliest, we must strive hard to reduce the out-of-pocket expenditure, as I told you, which is pushing the marginalized sections deeper into poverty. This COVID has shown the potential of using digital technologies in healthcare. I suggest we also leverage our strengths in information and communication technologies for improving our healthcare. Digital health and telehealth services must be expanded to remote areas to ensure equitable access to quality healthcare. Finally, going forward, we must focus on curbing the worrying trend of increasing non-communicable disease in India, which account for around 60% of deaths in our country. We need to create greater awareness among the people on these lifestyle diseases. I urge health experts, cultural icons to take the lead in this regard and guide the people. My dear sisters and brothers, our aim to improve the public health situation in India cannot be achieved by only state-led single-point solutions. With the diversity and scale of our healthcare demands, we need to improve all stakeholders, involve them, improve their participation. Public-private partnership should be strengthened further. This is the time to come together to rebuild, restructure, reinvent, and improvise our healthcare systems for the post-pandemic era of the 21st century. I congratulate the NATHEALTH for bringing together key stakeholders to discuss and achieve these important objects. There are a number of important people who are participating in this conference. I hope that meaningful sessions will be given, and all these sessions has to be taken note by all the concerned and see to it that we march forward to make a healthy India. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Jai Hind.